Just want to remind everybody that all Township Council meetings will be audio and videotaped. They'll be shown on the Township of Ocean Community Cable Channel, Channel 22 on Verizon Fios, and Channel 77 on Cablevision. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Napolitani?
Here.
Deputy Mayor Fisher?
Here.
Councilmember DeChera?
Here.
And Councilmember Woman Tallarico.
Here.
Thank you.
Can everyone please stand as we do a Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing as we do a silent prayer? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. I want to bless our troops that are over in Iran right now, fighting overseas for us, for our safety. You may be seated. The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act for this meeting have been satisfied, and a copy of the annual notice was sent to the Asbury Park Press, sent to the Coaster, posted in Town Hall, and filed in the office of the Municipal Clerk on December 18, 2025. There are 2 emergency exits to my right that'll take you to the front of the building, 1 to the back that'll take you to the rear of the building. Please make sure all cell phones are turned off. If you need to make a call, kindly step outside. Before we get into the municipal budget, I have 2 proclamations that I'd like to go through very quickly. The first one, I'm going to skip down to Child Abuse Prevention Month. As an educator, obviously, this one's near and dear to my heart. Therefore, I would just like to read just the last part of it. I'm not going to read the entire proclamation, but now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the mayor and the governing body of the Township of Ocean that we do hereby proclaim April 2026 as National Child Abuse Prevention Month in the Township of Ocean, and we urge all residents to recognize this month by building a narrative of hope for children and families through collaboration and the creation of an ecosystem of primary prevention. It's that important. Please make sure we do this for the children. And our next proclamation, if I didn't put this one on before the budget, I would probably maybe have divorce proceedings with my wife who's out here. So we're doing National Donate Life Month. If I could have the council come down, we're going to present this proclamation. And actually, we'll come down there. It's my CFO that really I have to sit there and put you to the side for a minute there, Ricky. National Donate Life Month. We have a proclamation, and I'm not going to read the entire proclamation as I do it every year, but I just want to let you know that Donor Awareness Month, which my wife, Michelle, who's next to me here, works for a company, Medtronic, and she does tissue donor. So I just want to read the last part, and then she'll explain a little bit about how important Donor Awareness Month is. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the mayor and governing body of the Township of Ocean that we do proclaim April 2026 Donate Life Month in the Township of Ocean. We urge all residents to join in promoting organ and tissue donor education through National Donate Life Month. So I'm going to turn it over to my wife, who will be explaining a little bit about what your company does next door to us in Eatontown and how important it is for Donor Awareness Month.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm here, Michelle Napolitani. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm here with Jackie Patterson. She is one of my colleagues at Medtronic. In Medtronic Eatontown, the plant here on Industrial Way, we work with donor families, donor tissues. We process these donated tissues into spinal and orthopedic implants. We are stewards of this very precious tissue. We are very, very proud of what we do in enhancing the lives of, helping others, taking these gifts and transforming them into solutions for spine surgery that will allow a better day for so many people. Part of this journey here and this message is not to talk about the spinal implants that we and devices that we provide, because that goes without saying, but it's more so honoring the gift of donation, recognizing those who have made those very unselfish decisions, and also to highlight just how many people are impacted and can be helped with one decision to make to be a donor. So Jackie, I'm going to pass it along to you. Even though we are focused on the musculoskeletal tissue in Eatontown, the organ donation component is pretty amazing, and I wanted to give Jackie an opportunity to share a little bit about that.
In New Jersey, there are over 5,000 people waiting for organs. In the country, there's over 100,000 people. So it's very important that if you would like to be a donor, you can do so on your driver's license, or if you while you're going to get your real ID, or you can do it on an iPhone on the Health app, or a Donate Life website, or New Jersey Sharing Network website. So there are lots of easy ways to do it if you haven't already. And there are the personal stories are what really makes it important to me. That I have a second cousin who had a double lung transplant, and it gave her 5 more years with her granddaughters to see them grow up. And then I know another coworker whose son also had a double lung transplant. He had cystic fibrosis, and this helped him. He's now married and has a child, and is a volunteer fireman in Middletown. So it really helps people. So it's a very good cause to have, and thank you. We appreciate you doing this. Absolutely. And also, one more thing.
Do you think I had a choice?
Yeah.
Donate.
No.
Donate at tomorrow's Blue Green Day.
Tomorrow's Blue Green Day.
Which is why I'm here with my compounds.
Yeah, yes.
Blue and green.
So yeah, it signifies blue for the sky and green for the water, or the other. Yeah.
Right. National Donate Life Month is April, and tomorrow, April 10th, is Blue Green Day. We're all wearing our colors to symbolize.
Yeah.
And I really. Yeah, you didn't even
Yeah.
realize you
Yeah,
were
you were
complying, right? There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
You got some blue, yeah, we're all there. Yeah.
Yes.
You got some black.
A little bit.
So again, we appreciate the time and the proclamation, and just we witness every day, Jackie and I, the transformation and the lives that are changed, and we're just doing our part to raise an awareness. So thank you again for having us and for proclaiming April Donor Awareness Month.
And the only
Thank you.
thing is we have to get it signed, because we have a couple of our council people who are not here this evening. We want to get them to sign it, and then I will bring it to you personally.
That I'll give you that wiggle room there.
Thank you. There you go.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you can hold it. That's yours, not mine.
Thank you.
She wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Keep doing what you do.
I'll take these stats here in case you're interested.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What's that? Okay, I am now going to turn it over to our CFO, Ricky Gartz, who put together a budget for the municipality. And each and every year that it gets done, it's not easy when you're looking at all of the expenses within the municipality. Remember that as the governing body here, we handle police, we handle the roads, we're handling lake projects, all our parks, recreation, municipal buildings and such. So we do an incredible amount under what we feel is a very tight budget. And Ricky, I have to thank you for, working as hard as you did on this budget so that it's lean and mean and it's a fair budget. So Ricky, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can, go over the highlights, and then what we'll do is we'll open it up for a public hearing, and then we will adopt the budget.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. Thank you.
Is that on, Ricky?
Hello.
Hey, there you go.
I guess I get closer, you'll hear me.
I can hear you anyway, Ricky. You don't need
Most
a mic.
people can, Mayor.
You don't need a microphone.
We introduced the budget on March 12th. We're approved to adopt it tonight by the state of New Jersey. We are under self-examination, which means I do not need the state's approval. I just have to certify to them that we followed the correct procedures, which is in the resolution for tonight, that we have followed all the procedures. Just a few highlights to point out. The overall budget's going up slightly over $2 million. However, of that $2 million, there is $1.8 million that's roughly uncontrollable by us. That is comprised of our pension increases of $284,000, our health insurance, which is up $681,000. And if I could just point out on the health insurance, the state of New Jersey's health insurance went up 36.5%. Through the efforts of my office, particularly Kimber Williams, educating our staff on high deductible plans, we've been able to manage from the 36.5% increase down to 18.7%.
And being in the public sector myself, I can say that I don't think the average person out in the public realizes how important that was. Me being in a public school system, seeing my health care go up 37%. Seeing it only go up about half in our municipality shows just how well run we are.
With that in mind, the $681,000 that were going up could have been twice as much, which would have put this budget astronomically over what it is currently right now. Salaries, which are contractual and step increases, are going up $738,000. Utilities are out of control. They're going up only $60,000 in comparison to what it could have been. So we have those being monitored, and Social Security for another $49,000 makes up the $1.8 million of the $2 million that we've increased. The average homeowner is going up approximately $179.10. The average home is roughly $1,008,000, which is up from $931,000. With that being said, I will open it up to you to open it up to the floor.
Right. We'll open it up for public comment. Motion to open up for public hearing.
I apologize. You consider this an ordinance or a resolution?
Well, we do consider it an ordinance.
Okay. I'll move to open public hearing on the 2026 municipal budget.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Achara?
Yes.
Fisher?
Yes.
Tallarico? Yes. Naplatani?
Yes. Anyone from the public that have any questions or comments in regard to the budget, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. You have 5 minutes.
Hello, it's Jim Bay from Davis Street. Regarding the budget, I was looking at the appropriations that you had on the shelf here. And in 2025, Plainfield had a $93,000 CFO services and $13,000 was for Allenhurst. In 2026, the Plainfield is no longer listed in the appropriations, only the Allenhurst. I was wondering why that's occurring. Some of my questions, and I gave you all a list of the questions, is what is the tax increase in 2026? And he said 1.8 million. What is the 26 tax? That's $29 million. 1A is $345 the tax increase for each owner-occupied house. He mentioned the tax increase is $179 out. $179, yes. Is it $345 for each owner-occupied house? is $546, the 2% cap increase without voter approval. And that references there's a 2% cap, but you've increased the taxes 1.9 million. Was the 2.49 million the debt increase last year? Is $450 the debt increase for each owner-occupied house? Was $10 million the debt increase 2022 to 2025? Is 18.6% the additional taxes collected to pay for the $4.6 million debt service on the $45 million debt? Is 16% of the 26 tax plus debt increase, which is 4.3 million, a $796 increase for each of the owner-occupied houses, as opposed to the $179 that he mentioned? Did the council ordinance voting for a 3.5% cap bank increase an additional $2,667,881? And lastly, did the council take $3.5 million from the sewer authority? And did your taking the money from the sewer authority over the last 10 years cause the sewer rates to increase? Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Ricky, I'll let you answer those.
With all due respect, I will research them all. I'm not going to answer these off the top of my head. I don't have this information sitting in front of me. But I will give you the answer on the Plainfield, though. I am no longer the CFO with Plainfield, so we do not have that interlocal anymore. So that's why it does not appear in this year's budget.
Right. And
But the average homeowner is only going up $179 this year in the budget.
right. I don't know where the 452 came from, but I'm going off of your numbers. Thank you, Ricky. Anyone else wishing to be heard?
52 came from residential is 85% of the tax, apartments are 5% of the tax. The $1.59 million increase, there are 8,784 residential parcels. 62% of them are owner occupied. 5,507 residential owner occupied into 1.9 million is where that, and if you include the debt, you're up to about $800 per, if you include the debt.
Okay, well, Ricky.
Real quick, simply owner occupied or non-owner occupied, a homeowner is a homeowner. It is what I said it is. Okay.
I tend to go with what you're saying. Thank you, Ricky. Anyone else wishing to be heard on the budget? Seeing here none, do I have a motion to close public hearing on our budget?
I'll move to close public hearing on the 2026 municipal budget.
Second.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Achara?
Yes.
Fisher?
Yes.
Tellerico? Yes. Napolitani?
Yes. Action on the municipal budget.
Move to approve the 2026 municipal budget.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Achara?
Yes.
Fisher?
Yes.
Tellerico? Napolitani? Yes. And Napolitani?
Yes. And our budget passes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we have to approve the self-examination of the 2026 budget. Someone please
Go for the resolution.
offer the resolution on approving the self-examination of the 2026 budget.
I'll offer.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Achara?
Yes.
Achara? Fisher?
Yes.
Tellerico? Yes. And Napolitani?
Yes. Now do we got to redo this again? Are we good?
No, we're good.
Okay, we're good. All right, our budget passes. Thank you, Ricky, again. Great job.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thanks, Ricky.
You too. Consent agenda. All matters listed under the consent agenda are considered routine by the Township Council and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. There will be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired on any item, that item will be considered separately. The purpose of the public portion is to solely ask questions to understand resolutions that appear on the agenda. It is not an occasion for a public hearing on an ordinance. All questions not related to an item on the agenda should be asked during the public comments portion at the conclusion of the meeting. Are there any public questions on agenda items, resolutions, a consent agenda? Anyone wishing to be heard, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Seeing here none, do I have a motion to close the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to close.
No.
I mean, approve the consent agenda.
I'll make.
Thinking I'm on the
I'll make a
ordinance
motion
stuff
to
right
approve
now.
the consent agenda.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Achara?
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tallarico. Yes. And Naplatani.
Yes, that's what happens when we do an ordinance first.
All messed up.
Close your off.
Vouchers in the amount of $12,069,186.86. Someone please offer.
I'll offer.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tallarico. Yes. And Naplatani. Thank you.
Wait a minute. I had the wrong agenda out here. I gave you the wrong figures and you guys all voted on it.
248.
Yeah, I did the wrong one. I had the other agenda from last week. Can someone please offer the vouchers in the amount of $2,348,924.93?
I will offer again.
Second.
I'll second again.
Roll call.
Ochera,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tallarico. Yes. And Naplatani.
Yes. Ordinances up for adoption. Ordinance 2539, which is an ordinance amending Chapter 12 of the Revised General Ordinances of the Township of Ocean 1965, establishing a speed limit. Someone please open the public hearing on Ordinance 2539.
I'll move to open public hearing on ordinance 2539.
Second.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Ochera,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tallarico. Yes. And Naplatani.
Yes. Anyone wishing to be heard on Ordinance 2539, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record.
Hello, Jim Bay, David Street. I'd like to thank the Safe Streets people for all the work they did on approaching the police and getting these changes. On this ordinance on Wickapeco Drive, if you could do north of Corley's back to the old speed of 35 miles an hour and then continue with the lower speed limit of 25 miles an hour in the dense residential area where their kids and all are. So if you could split Wickapeco to two different speed limits, the normal speed limit on the north and then the safe one where the closer to the school and all, I'd be appreciated.
We can run that past the police department. We can't change this right now. Okay. Anyone else wishing to be heard on Ordinance 2539? Seeing here none, do I have a motion to close public hearing on Ordinance 2539?
I move to close public hearing on ordinance 2539.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Ochera,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tallarico. Yes. Naplatani.
Yes. Action on Ordinance 2539.
Move to approve ordinance 2539 and publish according to law.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Ochera,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tallarico. Yes. And Naplatani.
Yes. There you go, ladies. All set.
Congratulations.
Good work. Good job.
Congratulations.
Ordinance 2540 up for introduction. An ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 5 of the Revised General Ordinances of the Township of Ocean 1965 entitled Licenses, Section 5-19, Filming, subsection 5-19.6 Fees. Someone please introduce Ordinance 2540.
I move to introduce ordinance 2540.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Ochera,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Tallarico. And Naplatani.
Yes, that ordinance will have its public hearing on the 14th of May. I will open it up for public comment. Anyone wishing to be heard on anything? What's that?
Grace Ann, do you still want to stay or are you good?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Too. Thank you.
Don't forget to turn so you don't burn. Don't forget to turn so you don't burn.
Oh.
It's in Florida, right?
Before we have public comment, I want to just go down the line because we didn't do it before our proclamation. Stop down to see Deputy Mayor Fisher. Anything for the public?
Sure. Thanks, Mayor. Congratulations to the Complete Street group. You guys, we listened. You came to us, and I applaud you for your civic action there. But I do want to caution. We have lowered the speed limit to 25 miles an hour, but it's going to take some time before the people who don't live here or the people who do live here know. So just please make sure that you tell your children to look both ways and don't assume anything, because distracted drivers, out-of-town drivers, they concern me on a good day. Second thing I wanted to point out to the public is that the second component of this is enforcement. So, you know, we all live in town, and some of us are used to going a little faster than others. And now that we're bringing the speed limit down to 25, there will be an enforcement component, and that's going to come from the police department. So we're going to do a good job to try to let the world know that, you know, you got to slow down. But unfortunately, you know, there's nothing worse than if you live around the corner and you get picked up going 35 and a 25. So I just wanted to get that out there. Last thing I want to say, Mayor, is the weather is changing. We've got some beautiful weather in our forecast. I went out on the golf course this week at Larkin. It's in absolutely great shape for April. So as chairman of the Mayor's Wellness Committee, I encourage everyone to get outside, play, use our playgrounds, play pickleball, play tennis, do everything out there, and enjoy the beautiful spring weather.
Thank you. Councilman Achara.
Congratulations also. If any of you would like to move to Oakhurst and help us do anything in Oakhurst, that would be greatly appreciated. So anywhere near West Lincoln, Monmouth Road, happy to have you, Whale Pond. But congratulations, thank you. No report, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, I just want to take a minute to thank Jen Nordstrom and her team for a great egg hunt last weekend, for actually the weekend before. Phenomenal event, very well attended. Also, Fireman's Pond is wrapping up. They're taking the Hall Road out. We're going to have a pond again instead of a mud pit. Cannot wait to see it when it's, filled and the kids can get out there and fish like I used to when I was a child out there. Major plus. Next one we'll be doing is Lollipop Pond. We're tentatively scheduled to start that in the fall. And then after that, we will be able to get in down at Terrace Pond. I spoke to the engineer of the Deal Lake Commission today. He gave me some really good news about their project that's going up in Seaview Square. EPA was holding them up quite a bit. And Peter Avakian from Leonis Avakian advised me that the plans that the DEP and the EPA wanted, they actually made it significantly higher, but they're funding it. So, in other words, they have a feeling on a better system and better ideas up there. So as long as they're picking up the check and it's not getting passed down to the municipalities, the 7 towns that surround Deal Lake, I'm very pleased and I'm glad with the update. It seems like they should be, getting involved in that, and I think within the next year that'll be completed so that we can start our project downstream in Terrace Pond in the fall of 2027. So we've got some really good things going on here in the Township of Ocean. With that being said, let me open it up for public comment. Again, if you have anything to say germane to the Township of Ocean, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record.
Mr. Mayor, can we let the town manager speak?
Oh, absolutely. David?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to congratulate my Complete Streets family. We worked hard and long on this, but we're not done yet. We still have some stuff to do, and a couple of us will be attending the Complete Streets Summit that's coming up, so we can add some other aspects to making things safe. And then I would be remiss if I did not commend Mr. Gartz and all the department heads for putting together the best municipal budget that we could put together for the residents of the Township of Ocean. Thank you.
That's really a testament to you and your team, Dave. I appreciate that, because the budget does get put together by Gartz. He puts all the final numbers together, but it's all your department heads that give their wish list, and I guess the CFO cuts it down quite a bit, as you can see.
Oh, he does.
Thanks again, Dave. Appreciate you and all your department heads. Great job. So now I'll open it up for public comment. My apologies, Dave, over there.
No worries.
Anyone wishing to be heard? Here we
Tara
go.
Christensen on Garvin Avenue. I just want to say thank you. We all have been coming here since it was October, right, when we first started coming. And it just makes such a difference in how receptive the town has been in working together and all being on the same page, trying to make the streets safer for everyone. So I just want to thank you, and Rob for coming out to the cleanup last weekend. It feels really good to work together like that. So thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're going to keep doing more.
Anyone else wishing to be heard? Seeing here none, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I don't think anyone's opposed. Thank you. Have a great night.
Great meeting. Close to discuss that billboard issue.
No.